Hello and welcome back to Pure on the Road. I'm Sam Marasini here at VMware Explore 2022.
Yes, that's a hard name to say, but
it's a hard one to remember because there's these other ones in my mind that keep coming up. But
we're exploring today.
We're exploring, yes, and I am exploring with Jon Owings, who just presented in our theater around the corner here on Portworx Data Services and some of the new things that we've introduced here recently. Yeah, give me the highlights of what this standing room only crowd was experiencing.
Well, I'm glad that it was standing room only.
It was.
By the way, thank you for everyone to coming. The Portworx Data Services is a database as a service platform that allows you to abstract kind of the day-to-day management of databases inside of Kubernetes. So it should get inside of Kubernetes, but you should get to a point where, hey, I don't care that it's running on Kubernetes, that it should be, hey, every user, every database admin, architect, they say, I just want to be able to give it a name, how many nodes, and say go.
So what we're doing is, we talk about uncomplicated data storage, right?
Exactly.
This is uncomplicating even higher from an abstraction layer, because we're talking about databases. We're talking about database as a service on top of Kubernetes, on top of the containerized platform.
Yes.
What databases are we talking about here exactly?
So today we have Cassandra, Postgres, Kafka, Redis is another popular one, in-memory database, those types of things. And then there's Zookeeper and RabbitMQ that have very specific uses, but probably the most popular ones are Cassandra and Postgres.
So it's the open source databases.
Yeah, the good handful of them, and there's more coming. So
which is awesome. There's more coming, but what we've done is simplified this, and we looked at some of the installation process back at Cisco Live, and which, by the way, there's FlashStack right around the corner here that's doing all this good stuff. Yeah. But what are the biggest questions customers are having for you? I saw the line of people asking you.
Yes, definitely. So I mean, obviously one of the big questions is like, how's it licensed? And it's a consumption model. It's like everything we do now, right? It is 100% consumption. If I run X number of pods that run databases, I get a bill for that, right? Like you pay for what you use, which is what people want to do. Now, the other big question is who supports it, which is a big, I even get this mostly internally. Okay. And it's Pure. We support, if it runs on PDS, Pure Storage supports it, right? So that's a big thing. It's one place to go to get my database support, which is huge.
Absolutely. Support. For the open source database platform all the way through. So any other big use cases that you're seeing on top of the database? Is this just all over the place? So this, really just enables the developers to get what they want right away, right? And actually in the keynote earlier this morning, they talked about, it was basically like the roadblock to getting to the cloud faster is developer productivity. So if a developer has to wait for a service, they have to wait for their database, they can't innovate, they can't build. So the faster they can do that, the faster they can deliver what they're supposed to be delivering, whether that's an app to check your bank balance or whatever. Right? Whatever it is. Yeah. Whatever it is. So, and I love the way that you tied that back to the keynote, because there's lots of things happening from the VMware side. This is just going to allow us to get there faster, right? Get your customers there faster. Portworx Data Services, where now it can be self-service all the way to the database platform.
Exactly.
Database as a service. So where do we get more information on PDS?
So if you go to portworx.com, you should hit solutions, you should see PDS right there, or Portworx Data Services, the proper name. If you go to central.portworx.com, you could actually sign up to get a contact to get a trial.
Ooh, we can get a trial. I love this.
So it's you get contacted by us, by me probably, and then you go in and we.
So if you want to talk to John, go and get the free trial. Sign up for that.
Yeah. So obviously, like, you can get a trial. We can help demo it. Anything like that. You can work with the Portworx team. We can get you in the right place.
Love it. Thanks for your time, John. I know there's more people here waiting to get back here. Thank you guys for watching. We got more coming from VMware Explore 2022.
Right. Thank you.